Hello. Today we are going to be showing you how to access the PACE electronic medical record system called Athletic Trainer Systems, or ATS. This is where all your medical information will be stored. First, we will start off by creating a new athlete profile. The link to access the ATS site is in the description of the video. Once you get to the login screen, enter the word new, N-E-W, for both username and the password. After logging in, you will be brought to the first page where you will enter your general demographic information. All of the yellow highlighted boxes are mandatory fields that need to be filled in before you can save your profile. Each tab has a number of required yellow fields. You will not be able to save your athlete profile until all of the yellow fields are filled in. After filling in your demographic information, it is time to create your ATS Athlete ID. We ask that you use your PACE UID number that is found on your ID card. Then go ahead and make a password that is unique to you that you will remember. After creating your athlete ID and password, go to the bottom of the page where you can fill in any medical alerts, allergies, or current medication. Next, we will move on to the Insurance tab. This is where you will input your personal health insurance policy information. Again, fill in all the yellow fields, including the policyholder information. This may be yourself or a parent or guardian. Put N/A for fields that do not apply or you do not have the information for. If you are enrolling in the university-sponsored health plan and you do not yet have the card, please put N/A in all the yellow fields. This information can be filled in at a later date. The last step for the Insurance tab is to upload a picture of the front and back of your insurance card. The pictures need to be clear and easily readable, and they also need to be smaller than 1 megabyte. If you do not have an insurance card or are waiting on the PACE policy information, you may upload any appropriate picture or form as a placeholder. You can then go back and update the pictures once you have the card. A picture must be uploaded in both slots in order for your profile to be saved. Next, we will go to the Emergency Contact Information tab. Please enter the information of anybody that you would like us to reach out to if you are unable to reach out on your own. The last tab to complete before you're able to save your profile is the e-file tab. Here you will find a copy of the physical form that can be downloaded and printed. This form needs to be filled out by the physician who is giving you your physical. Once you have checked that all the yellow fields have been filled in, you can go to any page with a Save Athlete Information button and click it. A yellow text box will appear at the top of the screen confirming that you have saved your athlete profile. If you do not receive that yellow box, your profile was not saved. Please check that all required information and photos have been filled out and uploaded. Now that you have successfully created an athlete profile, the next step is to start filling out the pre-participation paperwork. At the top, you now have access to 9 different tabs. The ones we will be working with today are paperwork, forms, and e-files. We will start by working with the paperwork tab at the top first. This houses all of our mandatory paperwork forms. For new students, all forms except for returning medical questionnaire needs to be filled out. Click on the complete form button to start filling out the form. The new student medical questionnaire is your general medical history. This is the longest of the forms, but it is incredibly important that the information be as accurate as possible. Please try to give us as much information you can about past injuries or illnesses. We also ask for some family history regarding a few medical conditions such as any heart or lung related issues. Any information you can give us will be very helpful. If you missed any questions, there will be a red notice that appears at the top of the form telling you that you did not save the form correctly and you need to complete the information before you move on. At the bottom of the form, it asks you to sign the document to acknowledge that all the information you have provided is accurate. It also asks that a parent or guardian sign the form if you are under the age of 18. Type your name in the box and click sign. It will auto-generate an electronic signature. You cannot save the form unless you click sign. Going back to the paperwork tab, you can choose any form you would like and complete them in any order. For this video, we will move on to the medications form. Here you need to input any and all medications, supplements, and protein nutrition supplements that you may be taking. This is important for us to have because of drug testing. Some very commonly prescribed medications are on the banned substance list from the NCAA. Medications like albuterol, Adderall, or spironolactone are on the list. It is absolutely okay to keep taking these medications for legitimate medical reasons. We will just require additional paperwork if you are taking any banned substances. Please fill in your allergies or any other supplements you may be taking, sign the form, and then click save. The next form that we will be discussing is the insurance acknowledgement. Please read each paragraph thoroughly. The first one touches on the personal insurance policy. Every athlete must have an active personal insurance policy while attending PACE. This is also a university policy as well. We ask that you keep us up to date with any policy changes, whether it be a lapse in coverage or a change in company. Not having an active policy on file with the sports medicine department will delay any additional care from our doctors or imaging for any injuries. The second paragraph outlines our athletic department excess insurance policy. This is a policy that will cover any out-of-pocket costs that happen after you get hurt. The last three forms are acknowledging our policies about assumption of risk, consent to treat, and our concussion policy. Please read each one carefully before signing. Once you've completed all the forms, please move on to the Sickle Cell tab. Here's where you can upload a copy of your sickle cell blood test results. This test is a mandatory for all athletes participating at any NCAA school at every level. Sickle cell results do not expire and can be from at any point in your life. The last tab to be aware of is the e-files tab. Here is where you will upload a copy of your most recent physical. You can also upload any additional information such as medication forms, doctor visit notes, imaging reports from current injuries, or any other additional documentation we may have asked for. Please review all the tabs to make sure all the required information is filled out. Once that has been reviewed, you may log out. The sports medicine staff and team physicians will review all of the information and let you and your coaches know when you have been cleared to participate. All information must be submitted and reviewed before you are cleared to play. Lastly, all athletes will receive a code to complete the sway concussion baseline testing. For more information on any of these policies, please feel free to email us. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video, and we hope to see you soon.